Why is it said that it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter heaven? With God's permission, the gate to heaven has opened for 100 days. During those days, everyone has opportunity to enter heaven if they pass the interview with a gatekeeper. People are beyond grateful for the grace of God and eagerly wait for their turn. However, somehow no one made it into heaven after the interview. Some were angry, some cried, some were disappointed, and they all went back home. The interview with the gatekeeper is as follows. Why do you want to live in heaven?
We want to live forever. Not just forever, but also happily, without any pain or lacking anything. Isn't that what heaven is about?
I'm glad you seem to understand very well. May I start the interview?
I'm more than ready. If I can enter heaven, I can do anything.
All right. You cannot enter heaven with money. Can you let it go?
What? I have dedicated my life to making money. My money is me. Without money, I am nothing.
You cannot enter heaven with love. Can you let it go?
No way. That's the sweet part of life. Without love, where would I find joy?
You cannot enter heaven with power. Can you let it go?
I feel alive when I have power. I am still thirsty for more power.
You cannot enter heaven with family. Can you let it go?
My family are the only people who are on my side. Others cannot be trusted.
You cannot enter heaven with enemies. Can you let it go?
Just thinking about those bastards makes me furious. I will do everything in my power to stop them from entering heaven.
You cannot enter heaven with pride. Can you let it go?
The enemies I just mentioned are the ones who trampled on my pride. My pride is more important than other people.
You cannot enter heaven with things you want to do. Can you let it go?
There are so many things I want to do in heaven. I want to have supernatural powers, foresee the future, have the ability to see through people's minds so that I can control them as I wish.
You cannot enter heaven with your body. Can you let it go?
Are you telling me to die?
You cannot live forever with that material body.
I don't want to lose myself.
Now the choice is yours. You cannot enter heaven with money, love, power, family, enemies, pride, things you want to do, and body. There is also one last thing you cannot enter heaven with. What would you like to do?
What kind of heaven is it without all those things? And what is that one last thing?
You are so foolish. Heaven is a place where you can live happily ever after, lacking for nothing. Is it that hard to give up those things for it?
Did you just say I am foolish? Do you know who I am? I will make sure you regret this. You better watch out.
As the man stormed out of his seat, the gatekeeper marked the last checkbox with an X. You cannot enter heaven with inferiority complex. Can you let it go? So believe it or not, this is why it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person who has many things in his mind to enter heaven.